Good morning, good afternoon and good evening everybody. It's Lee from Magnetic North Magnet Fishing and we're on the infamous Alfred Burkitt's area and we're going to be doing a bit of magnet fishing. We're going to be having a look at some, I can't see you from that angle, sorry folks. So yeah, we're going to have some divers in the water as well. And there's some guests over here as well. So we've got Gavin here.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon.
Well, it goes that way now. And we've got these. What's your name? Sorry, Michelle and John. Is it John?
John, yeah.
John.
Adam,
And everybody knows Adam there. Look. Greetings. And
hi everybody.
We're going to have divers down there. So the whole point of this is to actually see what else is in the water and generally clear anything historical, bring some nice history out, bring some scrap out as well. And there's one of our divers. And got a lovely day here in Sheffield. And there's been a few bits and bobs found. And look at that, some spoons and forks, general bits so far. But we've only just started, so I'll let you know how we do in a bit. So we've got 3 divers down there, all geared up, ready to search all this area, looking for the history. There's got to be something left in there. And Adam's just decided to wash the windows and fish right on the corner.
So this is all the stuff we've got magnet fishing. We've got some files, a bag full of files from Steel Sort and Fireworks, and we've got some drain pipes. We've got a nice spoon mould. We've got some Sheffield knives.
On.
You'll put it on end of line.
Hey! Oh my gosh.
Straight down here now. Well, at least it's out. That's
Yeah.
a good thing. And we nailed it.
The right arm in first. Oh.
Where's that clip on to? Yeah, on the veranda. So this is all the scrap that we've got today. We've swept up, we've cleaned up, we've washed down. Fortunately, no cannons, nothing significant. It's one of those. It's been fun. Just don't think there's any more now. 3 divers was in the water, and that's literally all we've got. So the scrapman will be here shortly, and that's it. So thanks from me and Gavin. And I'm at the famous bridge. It was named previously the File Bridge. We're in Sheffield city centre, Kelham End, and I've got Gavin here. You recognise that building in the background? And this is the mill. There we are, there's our panning of the 360 where we were. Right, so this bridge has become known as Cannon Bridge to the magnet fishing community. Now, it started 8 weeks ago, maybe 10 weeks ago. We decided as Magnetic North Magnet Fishing to sample this site. We had lots of files, tools, bits of shrapnel. There's been other things found, lots and lots of tools, random bits really, just bits you wouldn't expect. There's been moulds for tools, there's been moulds for cutlery, there's been a lot of cutlery as well. There's been a couple of cannonballs and cannon shot, grape shot. Try to think, there's been so much stuff. There's been hand grenades found as well. Some of which was already inert and safe. Some got cold in. And yeah, we've gone from there. So I'm with Gavin still, and just down here there was a safe that come out that the Peaky Dippers had found. With the galleon, Sheffield and Newcastle brass plate on. And just over there I landed my very first Victorian safe, which was a Liverpool safe, and I've still got the front door for that at home. Now Gavin had a 1870s flintlock percussion type pistol fragment down there. There's been 1907 bayonet found, and down there in that corner it was known as Oil City because it was absolutely covered in tool oil. And we can safely say that all this section has been cleaned by a lot of people that's been to the groups, and a lot of people that have fished at this site over the last 2 or 3 years. And obviously the old Alfred Beckett works that went all the way along here, where Dixon's cutlery, knives, forks, spoons, and over here we had where the old steelworks used to be before all the flats was made. Now let's take you over to where the cannons was found. So down here is where Kirsty and Mike had a cannonball from down there. And if I point you in this direction, this is where first Ray found his cannon. I think it is a European built cannon, 1680 through to 1750 sort of date. Could have been brought back in the Crimean War in the 1860s. And then I invited the Outcast crew, which the Peakies, Dudley Dippers, and cannons.magnet fishing, and they worked hard all day at this very spot where I'm stood now. This very spot where I'm stood now. And I don't know how many casts there was between the cannons, but there must have been a lot. And if you watch Adventures with Sonic, go and check his video out, because Ray's one literally down here where the ducks are, and Nigel's found this one, which was so heavy we did not manage to get it up to the side of the bridge. That was a group team effort by everybody on site, and it was had to be put with lots and lots of magnets and lots of pulling, and that one was put into the Peakies boat and landed over there. And what an exciting feeling to see that come out. And just over here, that's where Gavin became the winch man. Yep. Gavin's joined me again, and we're going to talk about the days that the cannon were found. We were all part of the story. Yeah, so we were all part of the story, and Gavin had a winch with him. Luckily, when Ray and Dave, Sonic, found their cannon, and when we seen it, Ray hadn't actually seen it, and it was Dave that first started pulling in. Ray was further back, and basically we had to shout Ray so that he could come and see his own find. Gavin then got onto the winch. Ray was still at the back, and myself and Sonic was pulling it in initially until it was at a point where filming was taken over by Dave, who then made his video. So Gavin, how did you feel when you first seen that item that Ray had found?
It was good to be part of the first one to be found in UK magnet fishing history.
And yeah, do you know what, folks, you've all seen the video. I hope you've seen the video. If you haven't, please go and check it out. But you saw the look on my face, and I don't think that would ever be replicated ever again. It was such an amazing day, and what a team that was as well. We just did it, we got on with it. Hour and a half later, well, there was history standing right in front of us. So it's thought that the cannon that Ray and Dave first found, possibly Russian, certainly European, and it is a real one. It's possibly an artillery cannon, but I don't know. You're gonna have to ask Ray and Dave about that. They're gonna have the more information about that. I was just literally here on site, as was Gavin, when it was found, and they've done the research since. A few weeks go by, and then we have the collab, and then shortly after that the Outcast crew came down, and they worked this spot here right behind us very, very hard. They worked this spot, and it paid off, because Nigel managed to finally land his dream find, his bucket lister. And 5 years in the making, and Sheffield was the city that actually provided him with his dream. And was we shocked when we seen a second one? Yeah, we was. And again, here's Gavin. And Gavin, what did you think of the cannon that Nigel had?
I was shocked as well, being there for the second one to come out as well.
So we thought at that point that we would never ever witness history like that again. Two cannons, one area and not much distance apart, but both very different. We do believe that the one that cannons.magnet fishing found is a British made one, and it certainly looked impressive because it had that crown on it. I would like to see that cleaned up at some point, and I dare say we will do in the future. But wow, twice to be on a site of such amazing history. And no, you know what, that was such a glorious thing to experience. And on the second one, my rope was lowered down to Rusty Peaky, who was on the boat, and then all the magnet ropes was lassoed together so that the actual cannon could be lifted into the actual boat. And that went, as I said earlier, across there, across this stretch of water, and it was landed on that little bit of a island and silted bit over there. Now folks, that was such an amazing thing to see, and I must admit, the Peaky's boat, it was very, very heavily overladen, and at one point Steve was turning around in the boat and took on a bit of water. Which was funny, but it was also worrying at the exact same time. If you haven't checked out Nigel's video, cannons.magnet fishing with Aaron, please go and check that out as well. You will be in for such a delight seeing that video. And beautiful thing. So this is going to be an area down here where we have actually got some professional divers going in, and we're going to have a search of all this area to make sure that nothing has been missed. We do feel that we've done our bit at this site. We know for a fact that in the last few months there has been 6 tons of general scrap out of this site. We do feel that we've done a fair bit to help clean it as a group and everybody that's been with us, and we do feel that we want to leave something for somebody else to find. So this is Magnetic North signing out of this location here. There we are at this location. It's been fun, it's been hard work, it's been very enjoyable, and memories have been made. From me and Gavin at Magnetic North, we'd like to thank everybody for subscribing to our channel.
Yeah.
And we're going to say thank you very much. Basically that's bye from me, and
Hi from me too.
and please like, subscribe and comment. We look forward to your comments. Thanks for watching everyone. Bye for now.